So, next game is Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Age. It's on load game because I have actually played this a little bit, or I suppose a significant amount, but not enough to get to the finish, so we still got the no spoilers tag. We are starting a new game though. I like this game, as far as I have played it. I was just, something else came out and I wanted to swap over to that game. So, I've noticed this game is significantly louder than the last one. And we'll keep everything up at full. And start a new game. So this is Final Fantasy XII. I need to reset this. My capture card is maxing out. Year 704, Old Valindian, Kingdom of Dalmasca, the royal city of Rabanastre. This game looks amazing. I know it's a remaster, but even so, it looks amazing, okay? I didn't realize that this game was originally on the PS2. And I'll also change the game overs back to 0. So we'll just be playing this till stream
in the name of the Father, and in the presence of these holy relics, I hereby pronounce you man and wife from this time forth. May the blessings of the gods light your path for all eternity.
By the way, it's been years since I played this, so I don't really know what's coming. I mean, I know what's coming right after this, right during this cutscene, but I don't really remember the game, okay? I remember broad strokes, and that's about it.
If, following this, Arcadia should launch an attack by both land and air, our kingdom will stand little...
Nabudis has fallen.
Impossible!
My father? I know not. I am sorry.
If Nabudis has indeed fallen, it is only a matter of time before they reach the borders of Dalmasca. There is nothing to halt their advance.
Secure Nalbina with all haste.
I will go.
And I will go at his side.
Galtea, stand watch over your life.
That I be considered worthy.
They're very good at establishing the setting right off the bat. The Dalmasca-Nabradia border, Albina Fortress. Yeah, we got like Star Wars type stuff here.
lost! We must withdraw!
No! The paling still stands!
Shield beyond sight. Their failing light.
The paling's fallen!
Then it's over.
For my father. For my father!
Lord Rasler!
Yeah, that didn't go too well.
Blessings of the Great Father descend, and guide your bodies return to the earth. Great Father, guide your spirits return to the Mother of all. There you shall find peace. Pharaoh.
Final Fantasy XII.
The death of Lord Rasla Heos Nabradia was but one of many tragedies to befall the kingdom of Dalmasca. The air of hope that had surrounded Her Royal Highness Princess Asha's wedding was now quite lost. Dalmasca had been set adrift at the mercy of history's restless tides. At this time, two great empires struggled for dominion over Ivalice: Arcadia in the east, Rosaria the west. The invasion of the Kingdom of Nabradia was Arcadia's first step in its westward march. With Lord Rasla's beloved homeland consumed by the hellfires of war, it seemed clear that Arcadia would soon mete out a like fate to Dalmasca. The fall of the fortress at Nalbina told the destruction of the greater part of Dalmasca's forces. A counterattack was mounted by the order of the Knights of Dalmasca, ever brave and faithful. But against the martial might of the Arcadian armies, they stood little chance of victory. Indeed, their defeat was to be absolute. Soon thereafter, Arcadia came forward, offering terms of peace, or, as one might rather put it, terms of Dalmasca's surrender. Lord Rabanastre, King of Dalmasca, and my dear friend, had no choice but to accept these terms. It was, thus, only with reluctance that he set out for Nalbina Fortress, now under Arcadian occupation, to affix his seal to the Emperor's Treaty of Peace. The king had scarce departed his royal city of Rabanastre when the remnants of the Order made their return, and not a moment too soon, for a terrible revelation awaited them. The treaty would be signed with steel and writ in royal blood.
Memoirs of Marquis Hallam Ondor IV. I didn't have time to read the whole thing.
You there? Can you hear me?
It's as I feared. They're slowing us down.
Do not say that. Not all of us are here for love of battle. He fights to defend his homeland. Your name?
Rex, sir. My name's Rex.
Good. Rex. You bore a few cuts, but you are still whole. Well, can you stand?
Albina Fortress, North Ward.
Think you can fight?
I'm fine, sir.
How old are you, Rex?
17, sir.
Young. Family?
My brother is all I have left, sir. He's 2 years younger than I, living in Rabanastre.
So young. You're barely old enough to be a man. You shouldn't be forced to wield a sword.
No, sir. I want to fight. For my homeland. And for my parents.
It's time, Bosch. Save the discussion for later. We must reach the king before they act, or all our efforts will be in vain.
I'm aware of the situation.
We found them! Over there!
Mosler, go ahead. I will handle this rabble.
I also don't remember the combat at all.
Godspeed.
Other than that I liked it, so, this will be fun. Whenever they actually let me do anything.
Steady, Rex. Keep your wits about you and you'll make it. We move!
You must always be mindful of your surroundings. Use R to look around. It's a useful way to spot Imperials. Go on, give it a try. Use the right stick to adjust the viewing angle. Use the left stick to move, Rex. Walk or run with L. With the left stick. Use this depending on your situation. You can walk, yes? Come, stand before me. You see the marker above my head? That's a talk icon. You can talk to any character showing one of these. To talk to someone, approach them and press A. Try talking to your friend by the gate. Approach the Dalmascan by the gate and press A to talk to him. Life is worth too much to throw away, Rex. Do what you can, but don't try to be a hero. Save the hero stories for your brother once we're back in Rabanastre. Just listen to the captain and we'll get through this. We'll enter the fortress through this gate. We must go. See the marker above your head? That's called an action icon. One of these will appear when you approach a door or switch an item or the like. To learn more about what you found, walk closer and the icon will change, then press A. Now try opening the gate. It is time. We will drive back any Imperials standing between us and the king. Dalmasca's future hangs in the balance. Stay focused on the foes before you, Rex. I will watch for your word. This game does have autosave. You can open the party menu by pressing X. From the party menu, you can examine your equipment and inventory. That red line is a hostile target line. Take heed, you are being targeted. When a foe targets you, the line is red. When you target a foe, the line is blue. If you see a red line, look for foes at once. If they are not readily apparent, use R to look around. When you found them, press A to open the battle menu. Once you've selected attack and targeted a foe, close instance using L. You'll automatically attack until your foe is defeated. You can change targets or actions at any time. If your HP falls, press A and select items from the battle menu, then use a potion. After using an item, you will automatically resume your previous action. There is no need to input your commands again. You can do it, Rex. Show me. We have our Inventory, we have Cure and Thunder as our abilities. We have 8 potions and 5 high potions. Oh boy, small amount and HP, thank you so much. Mithril Sword has an attack power of 14, it's a one-handed sword. We have armor of a buckler, a leather cap, and leather clothing. And we can change our config at any time. Can't open that.
Captain?
And it's down.
Antlion, this is Sunbury. My engines are hit. She'll not hold much longer.
That was Tonberry.
Receive you, Tonberry. You've ready to retire. Well fought.
My thanks, Antlion. Sunbury disengaging.
That was fast. There is no simple way through the fortress. The mini-map at the top right of your screen may not be enough to gain your bearings. Should you lose your way, consult your location map with minus. This will bring up the map of the fortress we gave you before we set out. If you still find yourself at a loss, pressing the left stick will allow you to view the location map as you move. Navigate your way through as you see fit. So yes, there is a significant amount, and we need to reach the king before he signs the treaty. This is our tutorial, by the way.
Vossler! Where are you?
What if Captain Oculus has fallen?
Don't talk such nonsense. Vossler's laughed in the face of death far too many times for him to stop now. Men like him don't die in places like this. We must make haste to reach the king. We will take him to safety.
Is His Majesty unharmed?
He'll agree to an unconditional surrender. They wouldn't dare touch him until the wax on his seal is dry.
But if we arrive after he signed the treaty...
Wait. Quickly, Rex.
There are several enemy soldiers beyond this point. However, Rex, there is no need to destroy them all. Sometimes it's necessary to escape. The ZR command can allow you to abandon the fight with an enemy and run away. Escaping from a pointless battle is nothing to be ashamed about. Just trying to see if I can find some stuff that I can loot around here. I don't know. It'd be nice. Like so. I got a potion. This is definitely a game you would like to play before the Rapture. Have you ever played it before? As I said earlier, I have played it a little bit. I'd say probably about half the game is how much I played. So I played, just a guess, because I've never actually seen the ending or anything. I've never seen anything beyond how far I got. Let's put it that way. I got another potion. You might notice that I have to keep selecting my target whenever one of them goes down. We'll gain the ability to not have to do that later. This is a save crystal, Rex. You can save your progress by approaching a save crystal and pressing A. Touching one of these crystals will also fully restore your HP and MP. Though you will gradually recover MP as you move about, it can take time. Do not miss this opportunity to refresh yourself and your allies. There is more I would tell you, but we've no time. Heed the lessons of the battlefield and you will do well. Come, we must reach His Majesty before it's too late. And we'll save. And you can see I've played 36 hours of this before. So, yes, I've played a significant amount of this game before. But it was years ago, and I don't recall hardly any of it. Other than that, I liked it.
Don't let them escape!
Sir, we have little time. You must go to the king. I'll handle these.
Fight well.
Ah, you can only use potions in battle. Got it. That's fine. That's the way I came. Let's go.
Your Majesty. Captain, why? Our king, what have you done?
The king intended all along to sell Dalmasca to the Empire. His Majesty was a traitor.
Captain,
Seize the insurgent. Hello!
Well, so much for peaceful negotiations.
We'll never surrender to you. We are not cattle to be sold by a traitor king.
But the war is over, my dear captain. You have lost. Dalmasca is the property of the Empire now. And think, we intended to let you keep some of your sovereignty, out of respect. But now you've gone and ruined that. Haven't you, Captain?
We will never bow to you.
And the people of Dalmasca will hate you for it. Take the captain away.
Alright, see you later, book.
Off you go.
Vaan.
Pretenses of peace left by the wayside, the Arcadian forces resumed their advance toward Rabanastre. Dalmasca's doom had been decided. To make resistance would serve no end. With this foremost in my thoughts, I to the people of Dalmasca. Sons and daughters of Dalmasca, I bid you lay down your arms. Raise songs of prayer in their stead. Prayer for His Majesty King Raminas, ever merciful, a man devoted wholly to peace. Prayer, too, for the noble Princess Ash, who, wrought with grief at her kingdom's defeat, has taken her own life. Know also that Captain Bosch von Ronsenberg, for incitement of sedition and the assassination of His Royal Majesty King Raminas, has been found guilty of high treason and put to his death. They who at this late hour choose still the sword are cut of the same cloth as the captain. Traitors who would lead Dalmasca to her ruin. Dalmasca's surrender without terms was soon to follow.
In other words, basically everyone up high died.
Hurry it up or they'll find us.
I know. Just a little more. You keep an eye out for me up there, Kites. 1, 2, 3 more. All right. Time to clean house.
We have the steal technique. We can steal from these dire rats. Okay. I got a rat kill. Go grab the rats. I got a firestone.
Yeah.
And a rat kill.
Wow, Vaan, you got them all yourself? Guess I know who to call when something big comes along.
Hey, it's good practice for the desert. I'm ready for anything now. That's enough for today. You should get back to Miguel's place, Kites. Aren't you running errands for him?
Oops, totally forgot. You should come, Vaan. He's busy today. Might have some work for you to do, too.
I've got other, work to do. Hey, lock this place up for me, will you? If Miguel finds out we've been down here, he'll tan our hides.
The royal city of Rabanastre. Year 706, Old Valendian. 2 years after the fall of Dalmasca.
Huh? What'd you say? Sir, you haven't paid, and I... What? Haven't paid? Second thought. Please, sir, take it. It's a gift.
Leave the poor sod be. We don't want trouble today.
Your luck, peddler.
Oops, sorry.
Watch where you're going, churl. What? My pouch! It's gone! The boy!
Get out the way. Oh!
What? Hey, that's mine.
What do you mean, yours? You've been stealing again. What happens if they catch you? We need you to be there for us, Vaan. You're no good to anyone if you're locked away in a dungeon.
Oh, what? Am I the leader now? We're orphans. The first thing you learn is you gotta watch out for yourself. Come on, Pinello. You know it as well as I do. Hey, you give that back. What do you think you're doing?
I thought that this money was the people of Dalmasca's property. The Imperials stole it from us, so it's only fair that we take it back. It's our duty as Dalmascans. Well, wasn't that what you said?
Yeah, but I never said anything about taking it back from me.
This is for that bread you took the other day. Just because I help Miguelo out every now and then, it doesn't mean that you get to eat for free too, you know.
I know that. You think I like living like this? One of these days, I'll fly an airship of my own. I'll be a sky pirate, free to go where I will.
Well, be careful. You'll never fly anything if you're rotting in a dungeon. Oh, Miguelo had some errands that need doing. He wanted you to drop by his place. It might be a good idea to lend a hand.
Your location map often bears a mark showing your destination. Consult the map when you are unsure of where to go next. What could Miguelo want? Better go see him at his shop. Rabanastre is confusing to get around, and I am very grateful for the map. World map has been added to the party menu. Use the equip command to modify a character's equipment. Use the optimize to automatically equip the best equipment available. Didn't change anything, but we have a dagger, a leather cap, and leather clothing. You can see our attributes down below. This is very good menuing. I love the way that they set this stuff up. World map. The world map lets you view places you have previously visited. Purchase maps to see unexplored areas. So you can see we've been to Nalbina Fortress, Grammar Scythe Waterway, which is where we hunted the rats, and now we are in Rabanastre. We have 2 rat pelts, 1 firestone. Rat pelt, an easily torn yet very pliable small pelt. These are suited to a variety of uses, but fetch a low price due to their ready availability. Firestone, a stone infused with the power of fire. It looks like an ordinary stone, but is faintly warm to the touch. We can change the order in which magics and techniques appear in the battle menu. You just have steel right now. Steal from one foe, license needed, steal. Yes, you need a license to steal. It'll be more explained when we get into the job system, which will be later. What you need to know right now is that you don't have to ever put a job onto your characters. So I'll actually be running polls as to what jobs to put on my characters, right? It'll be, I'll get more into this later, but basically, you don't need to put on a job, so I won't put on a job until the poll is decided. But the licenses are from the jobs. We have 5 potions, and we've got a dagger, and leather cap and leather clothing. Okay.
Vaan, I was waiting.
Penelo said you needed something?
Had me some packages supposed to be arriving by courier. In the morning, perhaps he ran into some trouble out in the desert. Now I've no foodstuffs to prepare for the banquet tonight.
So you want me to find this courier? Hey, no problem.
No problem? The desert teems with trouble. I'd be sending you to an early grave, my boy. No, I've arranged for some replacement goods from Tomage over at the Sand Sea.
So you want me to go to the tavern to pick him up?
Actually, I asked Kites to do that. Wouldn't you know he's gone missing on me, too. I can't leave my shop, and I've Penelo on another chore at the moment, you see. What I want you to do is run over to the Sand Sea and fetch Kites back. What do you say?
Sounds wild.
It's easy work, and you'll thank me for it someday.
There you are, Kites. Stop loafing around.
Look, Vaan, look! This is it! This is why Miguelo's courier didn't get here on time.
A creature spotted in the Ester Sand. What is that thing?
Ah, Vaan! Miguelo sent you too, did he? He's a busy man these days, that Miguelo, if I dare say so myself. I don't envy him the work, though. Not a bit. Quite the affair throwing a banquet to welcome the Imperials, eh?
Welcoming? We should be... whatever. Say, Tomaj, what's this?
Nah, don't remind me. Got some nastiness out there in the Ester Sand. What's stopping our couriers? And that means shortages all around. Thought I'd put up a bill, offer a reward to anyone who can knock that nasty back in its place.
Now that's work. Sounds 10 times better than running errands for Magello.
That's right. Vaan, you should give it a shot.
And you should be getting back to Magello. Now, Kites. He was waiting for you.
Oh, right.
So here's how it works. People post bills here on the notice board when they have a monster they need taken care of. Headhunters track people, right? Well, hunters track monsters. The monster you're hunting is called your mark. Here's the bill I posted for the rogue tomato, the mark I've petitioned to have hunted. You want to hear all the details? Yeah, that would help. Let's start with accepting hunts. You can't just take a look at the board, then go running off to hunt the mark. You'll miss out on the bounty. You gotta talk to the person who posted the bill, the petitioner, first. Let him know you're going on the hunt. So take this rogue tomato bill, for example. I posted it, so I'm the petitioner. You have to come talk to me. Let's call that step done, okay? Once your agreement's in place, the petitioner will tell you how to find the mark. Then you hunt it, report back, and claim the bounty. Oh, and I'll give you something to help keep track of your hunts. A clan primer. Use it to refresh your memory about hunts you've accepted. I have a clan primer! And it's on the party menu. Go ahead and take this while you're at it. Just a little something to commemorate your first hunt. Oratia Armlet. It's an accessory. Looks like you can't even equip that yet. Know why? You don't have the license for it. Think of licenses as mileposts, marking your progress as your combat skills improve. Swords, bows, black magics, white magics, none of it does you a lick of good until you have the license to use it. Same goes for that armlet. Tomaj, how can I equip this great treasure you've bestowed on me, you ask? Easy. Learn by doing. Let's give it a try. Licenses has been added to the party menu. I'd say you're ready to hunt that mark for me. Oh, you'll be needing this to leave the city. Just show it to the watch at the gate. Writ of transit. The east gate's the one you'll want to head out. Once you've taken care of that mark for me, let me know. Your work won't go unrewarded. Rogue Tomato, the hunt begins. Try equipping the Oratia Armlet. Use the Licenses command in the party menu to obtain the Accessories 1 license, and use the Equip command to equip it. Warning! Once you've chosen a license board, you won't be able to change it right away, so choose wisely. You'll be able to change boards later in the game. In order to use weapons, armor, and magics, you must first obtain the proper license. Learn the licenses that support your playstyle to create your own unique party. You must choose a license board in order to obtain licenses. There are 12 boards, each allowing you to develop a character with unique abilities. Once you enter the clan hall, you can change boards there. So, this is the job thing that I was talking about. I'm not equipping any of these right now. Instead, I will be taking a screenshot and then running a poll. Like I said, we'll be running a poll on this. First, I need to hit a save crystal. As soon as I hit a save crystal, then I'll end. But I'm going to be running a poll on this, and and I will take a poll, and I will determine from that what we're giving to Vaan. It's a week-long poll because you don't need to have these right away. But that's but when that concludes, then we'll give Vaan his first job. Same thing for every other party member. The Clan Primer chronicles your exploits. Read descriptions of the foes you have slain and uncover useful information to help you in your future adventures. We have hunts, Red Tomato, saw a bill posted for the hunting of the Rogue Tomato, Rank 1 at the Sandsea Tavern. Tomaj explained the details. Hunt accepted. The rogue tomato is to be found in the Dalmasca ester sand. Bestiary, dire rat. Being a manner of vile and verminous beastie, much favoring the fetid stench of the sewers and making their nests therein. Past attempts at eradication to contain the plagues these pests are known to carry have greatly reduced their numbers, yet a preternatural rate of reproduction has kept the strain from extinction. And so they remain an ever-popular subject for natural philosophers keen to fathom the secrets of their indomitable constitution. Sky Pirate's Den, what will it take to fill the den? As you travel Evil East, the Sky Pirate's Den will slowly fill with tokens commemorating various milestones and feats of skill. Discovering how to unlock them is up to you. Traveler's Tips. We have all of the stuff that we've read so far. I'm not reading this again. Not today. Maybe later. I made it in from the Ester Sand just before they closed the gates, but my friend was stopped before he could get through. Could you take him something for me? Sure, no problem. Excellent. You should find him just outside the East Gate. A benga, like myself. And don't go selling that for to pocket the guild for yourself, you hear? Small package.
You there, let's see some papers, boy. No public passage on account of the Lord Consul's parade.
Oh, gee, that's too bad. You see, it just so happens that your provisioner for the fete tonight, he sent me to pick up a few choice morsels for the, Consul's dining pleasure. He wants them quick. I got the writ of transit right here. You see? Signed, Magello. I just hate to see the Consul upset because his food wasn't ready on time. And I sure hate to see him take it out on you.
The Lord Consul is a great man, and not one to take offense in such trifling matters. Move along, boy. Wouldn't do to keep the Consul waiting. Right. Gates are closed after this.
My companion and I arrived together, but they singled out my goods for inspection. I've been held up here all day. You came from the city, yes? Did a benga merchant happen to give you an item to deliver? Yeah, here it is. Well, what do you know? My thanks, boy. Helped me out of a tight spot you have. Heading into the desert, are you? Best watch yourself out there. Get into any fights, just be sure to keep well healed, hear me? Mind your wounds, or the next blow you take could be your last. Had myself caught by the tail a time or two out there, let me tell ya. And we have a save crystal. I will save. And there we go. That's going to be all for today. So, when we come back, I guess we're going to be hunting down that tomato. Anyway, that's going to be all for today. But thanks for watching, and I hope to see you next time.